Hello, Internet. I recently ordered a Bambu Labs P1S 3D printer, and it just arrived in the mail. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that because on the Bambu website, they say 15 minutes right out of the box. You don't have to love the tinkering process. It just works right out of the box. Enjoy happy printing every day and great all-around quality. I've never worked on a Bambu before, and I feel like that might be a little bit optimistic. So we're gonna go ahead and take it out of the box and check and see if it really is as quick and easy as they say it is. First things first though, we gotta do something about all this. Cool. Now let's get her set up. All right, let's get it to it. All right, so the 15 minutes is not gonna start right now. We're gonna go ahead and pop this open first and then take a look at what we've got inside here. I saw another YouTuber do that where they just picked it up by this thing and it seemed to work fine, so nothing extra in the box, so it should all be right in here. Oh. Okay. All right, so this thing's about the size, I would say, of a small mini fridge. And it's all packaged very well. I don't see any kind of dents or dings or anything like that. So we've got a 3D print quick start guide right here. So I am gonna do the responsible thing and go ahead and look through this real quick. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna try to be pretty delicate with it here because, as I'm sure you know, this thing's kind of pricey. So let's get our timer going. Not timer, stopwatch. All right, we are running. We got the glass lid. Might not be glass, I'll figure that out later. More packing material. Box of supplies. This tape peels off nice and clean. And it's very satisfying. I did not read how you're supposed to take the plastic off of this. Let me show you the issue that I'm facing on the inside here. So this foam goes right under that fan there. So let's see, there we go. All right, didn't want to break that fan. There we go. So we've got more foam under the bed here, which, if I remember correctly, you wait until you turn it on for that. I see some more foam right in here. And that, I believe, sorry. The foam was right there, just popped that out. And we've got, this guy right here. Just take the tape off that. And we've got a little storage door right there. And that is your charcoal filter guy. All right. Now we've got the head right here, our extruder, so we want to get that freed out, so we're going to clip that. And you want to be careful here because you can see we've got the two belts right there, so you don't want to clip those when you're clipping this guy. So we pull that out, and let's get this guy out of here. So we've got a little right there, pop that open, and I believe we should be able to just slide this up, pull this little green guy off, and then we need to plug it in and stuff. Oh, we got this guy right here is your memory card. So we've got probably, I would assume, an 8 gig memory card. Don't quote me on that right now. All right, now we've got we're just gonna put this guy back on top. That's your lid right there. And we've got our box of parts here, which is fully taped shut. So let's cut that open. Oh, so we've got a small, not full roll of filament here. PLA basic, definitely green for sure. So for now, I'm gonna put this over here on my little spool holder. Power cable. I feel like we'll be using that later. That appears to be some kind of metal. That's going to be our display, which we'll attach right in here. Got an extra Bowden tube, which I've got thing for stuff there. Got your nozzle cleaner. Disclaimer and safety guidelines. And inside our box, we have another box. Okay, so I'm seeing a whole, it looks like hot end setup here. Sticky things. We got some parts for hot end. For hot end. For a spool holder. This has no label on it, so I have no idea what that's for. Allen key. longer Allen key. Got a magnet that says for scraper. Not very magnetic. And some hardware that says for extruder. And this is thermal grease and lubricant grease. So they give you a lot of lube with this. All right. So let's pop this all over here. I'm guessing that should be all that we need. There's nothing else in this box, so that should be all that we need to get this set up. So let's see if we can't get it set up the rest of the way. This is what we're going to be connecting the wire to, the wire at the front of our machine. Don't ever force connections like these. If you're forcing it, you're not doing it right. And you're probably going to break it. And that just pops right in. That doesn't feel like it's going to stay, but okay. Cool. So now we're going to need power cable. And I've got my surge protector down below behind my desk right here. So let's take a look at the back here. And it looks like it goes over there. It does not, it goes at the bottom. Plug that guy right in. Got your little plastic cover. Take that off. Now, I've been told that this does not have any of the voltage thing that you would need to adjust for normal printers. So I'm just double checking here to make sure that I don't need to do anything else. Spool holder, that would probably help. I don't necessarily need one. I've got plenty of spool things. However, it wouldn't hurt to have that on there. So, okay, spool holder assembly holes. Let me show you this real quick. So it literally shows right here. Spool holder assembly holes. So we are just going to pop that out real quick with the Allen key that they provided us. Now I can already see a bit of a lip forming right here as I'm unscrewing this. So I'd imagine that means that there's something with this that should not be out of there for very long. Alright, so this should go in here. That is our spool holder. So we're going to take the screw that we just took out of there. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Alright, guys? Okay. That is probably because I'm supposed to use this. Alright, let's try that again. So this has a little groove right here. I don't know if you can see that. So this part goes into this right there. You can see it tells you top, so you know which way is supposed to be facing up. grab our longer screws that came with this, and that already looks like it's fitting better. I can hand tighten that a little bit, so we should be able to get this in here as well if I can find the hole. There we go. Hand tighten that a little bit. Alright, it looks like this key is long so that it can go through this right here. And we can see the lip on this going away. I'm going to tighten the other side down before we really crank this in there. Alright, we are nice and snug there. Let's see if this needs any more tightening. Alright, cool. We are snug. So, let's go back to handy dandy instruction manual. Make sure we're not forgetting anything else. Alright, so we've got 3 screws that we apparently need to remove. So I'm going to grab my screwdriver for that. Alright. So it said to remove the 3 screws, so we've got 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go ahead and remove those. It says that unlocks the bed. That's 1. 2. And that's 3. Okay. Back to our handy dandy manual. Alright, so then we already got this guy plugged in. Then pop it in, slide it to the left. Alright, and then it looks like it is download the app and then put in filament and get to getting. So let's get that app going. Alright, so I am pulling out my cell phone so that I can download the app now that is in the little flyer. Tells you to download this app. There we go. So we are downloading the app here. So I will screen grab that. And the app is called Bambu Handy. Give that about a minute to go. And while we're doing that, I will go ahead and turn on the printer, and hopefully we don't hear any terrible noises. Before use, please make sure that you have read the user manual carefully. Please make sure that you remove the screw fixed to the hotbed. Please select your region. We are in North America. All right, scan the QR code to configure Wi-Fi and user. Okay, so I'm supposed to scan that. All right, we are cooking with fire. All right, so now we're just going through and setting up our Bambu Lab and Maker World account. So idiotcraftman@gmail.com. There we go. I can just sign in with a Google account. That works perfect. There. We're pairing. Select your Wi-Fi. Okay. Bear with me. I have to go get my Wi-Fi password. All right. The screen or the phone, the app, whatever, is asking us to confirm that you have removed the 3 screws with an Allen key to unlock the hotbed. So we definitely already did that. I've got the screws right here, but we're just going to pop it open and show you. Let me get my light out for you guys. What we're talking about here. There was one there. There was one there. And one right there. And let's confirm. Okay, so now it's saying that we are going to run the self-test routine to check the status of your printer. So we're going to start that. And it's saying self-testing. We're pulling these guys out here. This has got a very sturdy looking build plate. So just to give you a comparison while this is running its self-test. So this is the P1S. This is the build plate here. So that is just about as thick as my finger. And then over here, we've got the Elegoo Neptune 4. And the build plate, good lord, on this guy is significantly less large. It sounds angry. Close that though and you can't hear it. Pretty cool. I don't know what all this does for the testing. Probably does not need my dog's hair though. You've got pets, let me know down in the comment what you have and if you're always finding their hair and everything. I hope you can hear it trying to take off in there. Ooh. Alright, check this out, guys. Self-test complete. Your printer is ready. New firmware. Come on, camera. Is available. Do you want to update now? This is not touchscreen. Update. So we're going from 104.0.0.0.0.0 to 104.0.1.04.0.2.0.0. Update. And that's actually downloading pretty quick. This is what happens when you say things. It stops. Alright, don't care about that, so we are going to skip. And if you can read that, it says, alright, this thing heats up fast. Alright, so we're going through Bambu Lab Spool Part 2, Burr Puzzle, Fan Support, Film Sticking Fixture, Honeycomb Organizer, P1S Mini Tray, P1S Outer Diameter Gauge, Phone Stand, Scraper, Benchy, Dino Puzzle. So yeah, it looks like this has a whole lot of stuff. So let's start off with Squishy Turtle and print. Probably should have cleaned the bed off first, but YOLO. Alright, so we are just heating the bed up right now. And I'm told that there's a camera in here somewhere. Alright, bed's heating up, guys. We should start printing any second now. I will say the nozzle heats up a lot faster than the bed. That's not surprising though, seeing as how this bed is thick. Alright, Squishy Turtle, it says, is going to be 1 hour and 32 minutes. We appear to be doing an extruder test run there. We're just dumping the material. Jesus. That gets aggressive. Well, I think we're supposed to be printing. I don't know if we actually are. The temperature seems too low to be printing though. Ah, I know why. Okay, so we have officially started the print. They did say that it takes 15 minutes to get started. We are at 56 minutes and 26 seconds, so let's call that an even 56 minutes. And we'll do plus or minus 5 minutes for chit-chatting with the camera here, and I'm not going to complain too much about it realistically, but this is the claim. 15 minutes right out of the box from bambulab.com. You tell me. Anyways, we'll see how this prints. It's looking phenomenal so far.